My name is Flynn, aka Sarah Flynn, but don't call me Sarah. This is my 5th year, been here forever. I am technically a grandma, but young at heart, you know? Can't even see the wrinkles, too. So. My parents, they are insane. I thought I was never going to see them again when I came to Texas, but they have come every single game. They have been so supportive and have really sacrificed a lot, making time to come watch me play, switching off every weekend or both coming together, and just being there to support me when I'm going through it. They're always there to listen to me, and when I achieve something really big, they're always cheering me on. And my dad just sits there in his little vest with his legs crossed, and I look over and I'm like, he's so proud of me. I am just so thankful for everything that they've done, and without them, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to go to college. I wouldn't have been able to been a student athlete. All the years of driving me to practice 2 hours away in club, and now flying 5-hour flights all the way down, and they are just in it for the long haul, and I just can't believe that they have been able to support me the way that they have been these past 5 years. It's been amazing, and I love you guys so much. I would first like to thank Brindle. She isn't here anymore, but she has some freaking grit. Like, she is just so intense, and honestly, I feel like I'm more lackadaisical when I play, but she really brings the fire out of me. It's pretty special to have a teammate that you looked up to so much become one of your coaches. You know, she is just a very trusting and caring person, and I feel like I can tell her anything. And now that she's a coach, that's probably tell her too much, but she is just always there for me and always knows the right thing to say, and laughs at my jokes and just makes me feel so loved and supported. I would like to thank Daniel. He is so attentive to making us become the strongest that we can be, not only mentally, but also physically. He cares so much about us as athletes. Thank you to Brad. As I said before, you are such a meme. You always know how to make us laugh. You get roasted probably as much as I do, and I respect you for it. You know how to give us such inspirational talks to the point of making us cry before games, but also know how to make us laugh. And you're such an amazing coach, and the coaching staff wouldn't be the same without you, and I'm very thankful for everything you've done for this program. The last person that I'd like to thank is JJ. She is so passionate about this game. It is so inspiring. She lights a flame under our asses and holds our hand and walks us through the toughest of times. She can be so hard on you, but also you know that that is out of so much love and respect for you as an athlete, because she wants you to be the best version of yourself. And she is the foundation of this program, and I hope that lady never retires. She is such an icon, and without her, none of this could have happened. She's really made this experience very special for all of us. Yeah, she's honestly the best coach that I've ever had, and I ever will. And I wouldn't have it any other way, ending my career with her as my coach. Love you, JJ.
Parting thoughts?
Welcome to Disney Channel.
My name is Emily Ellis. I am a 5th year at Trinity. When I think of Trinity volleyball, I always think of the people. Ever since my freshman year here, the people have been what's motivated me most, whether that's my teammates, coaches, Daniel, my strength coach, or Ashley, the trainer. Everyone here has made my experience what it is. I wouldn't trade anything that's happened here for anything else. So I'm very happy to be at Trinity and be a Trinity volleyball player. Something I'll always appreciate when I look down my path in my life. To my parents, I think it's kind of hard to put into words how grateful I am for them. I mean, you guys all know my dad and how obsessed he is and how dedicated he is to me. And I mean, he was the same way with my sister, but when my sister stopped playing, it was only me, right? So he became super, super dedicated to me, and I am so, so grateful for that. He does not miss my games, and so every game, you know, I'm like, where is he sitting? Like, where is he? I always try to find him. And so during COVID, it was hard. I remember like the first game when our parents weren't there and the fatheads were sitting in the stands, I just started bawling because it's hard not to have them there. The same thing goes for my mom too. She's always been super supportive. And I can't thank them both enough for all the car trips and, you know, the plane trips that they've had to take to see me play, and, you know, splitting up when my sister was playing soccer, and how dedicated they were to both of us. It's insane to me. And I love them so much. I think they are the best parents in the world. So I owe them everything, and I can't wait to give that to them when I get a job and I'm able to start, you know, giving back in a different way. But I love them very much. Two other people I'd also like to thank would be Daniel Martinez, the strength coach, for keeping me swole, Body by Daniel, but also always giving us wisdom and kind of keeping us on the right track mentally. And also Ashley Martinez, because, you know, senior year, I went, like I said earlier, I went through it, and I would not have a working body without Ashley. And Julie Jenkins, where do I start with her? That woman, without her, I would not be playing volleyball. I would not have gone to college without Julie Jenkins and played volleyball. So she has pushed me not only as an athlete, but as a human being. I've grown so much because of her, and I appreciate her, and I love her more than I can put into words. I'd also like to thank Brad and Maggie and Brindle as well, even though she's not here anymore. Brindle truly pushed me. She told me there's no reason to not be confident in yourself, and she pushed me and supported me in ways that I didn't know I needed. Brad, he will roast you, and it's always warranted. It's always right, and it's always gonna push you in the right direction. And, you know, he has great dad jokes, super funny, and he's always there to lighten the mood if we need that. But he's also there to keep us focused, and we all appreciate him for that. And Maggie, I mean, she went from being a teammate to my best friend to a coach. I love her as well so much, like I love everyone else here just as much, but super thankful to her as well. So, bye.
I'm Sarah Williamy, and I'm a 5th year here at Trinity. Been here for centuries now. People call me Willie on the team because we also have Flynn here, or Sarah Flynn. I don't know, when I think of Trinity, I think of like a lot of ups and downs, I'd say, but so much like growth during that time that I honestly couldn't have asked for in any other experience. Like coming in as a first year, I think I was very hesitant to express myself and open up to other people. I definitely took volleyball and college way too seriously. And I think like that's the biggest thing that I've learned from not only my teammates, but from the coaches and everyone here, is that the goal is to have fun and the goal is to enjoy what you're doing. And it's not about how good you played or any of that stuff. It's about like the experience of being on a team. And I'm reminded of that literally every day with this insane group of ladies. Like everyone's crazy in an amazing way and so much fun to be around. And it just makes volleyball so much more fun. And then, you know, everything else is like secondary to the people that you meet through the program. So by far that's been my favorite thing, like along with the coaching staff too. Like all the coaches are amazing. Brindle's gone, but well, during our time here, Brindle was like a really major part of Trinity volleyball and about like not only shaping my serve receive, but like shaping my grit, I feel like. And then Maggie, who I always looked up to so much as a player, being a captain, and then helping us with like the mental side of volleyball. I think she helped the most with that. And then she became our coach, which was just even better. And I'm so grateful to have like not only like such a close friend on the team and still involved, but also someone who like I feel like I can look up to so much. And then Brad, who always comes in with some wisdom when we need it, and comes in with some roasts when we need it even more. Like the amount of times that Brad roasts me during practice is so good because they're always so funny. And sometimes I just need to like crack a laugh, and he's right there. Even though he hates fish, he's a great coach. Ashley Martinez, who, thank God for Ashley. She is amazing and has treated everyone on this team and is literally like a mom to all of us. Like we are little ducklings like following her. And then Daniel, who, Body by Daniel, he is so inspirational and wise, and I'm gonna miss him so much because I feel like he just wants to better every single person on the team. Coach is amazing, hysterical, and honestly, you can tell the way that she sees the best in every single player and wants to get the best out of them. And I feel really grateful to have been recruited by her and to have had this opportunity to be with such an experienced coach, but also someone who cares so deeply about volleyball. And I want to thank my mom for always being like unconditionally loving me, and I feel like I can always talk to her about anything if I ever need it, no matter how weird or big it feels to me. I want to thank my brother, my twin brother Jason, even though he only came to one game in 5 years at Trinity, and my dad, Bucky, who I think used to feel more like a parent, and now it feels like I'm parenting him sometimes. But also that he is my 100% biggest supporter. Sometimes I just feel like so immensely grateful for everything that he's done for me every step of the way. He's been here arguably too much. Every single weekend he demands that he comes, and I would like to have it no other way. Like, he is amazing, and I love hearing his little water bottle and him shaking the bleachers, and everyone's like, oh, who's that? And I'm like, oh, that's my dad. But also that's my dad, and I love to have that support. So yeah.
Any parting thoughts?
Bye.
I normally don't make videos for senior night, and I know Coach doesn't want these videos to be all emotional and everything, but I just really wanted to take a moment to express something to the seniors, and especially the super seniors, because the last 5 years I've really had a great time, and I just wanted to make sure that the seniors know just how much I hate fish.
Okay, Willie, Flynn, Emily, this is for you. As you know, last year we honored you and said things about each of you individually, so I am going to keep this fairly brief. But I do want to tell you, when I think about all three of you and where you were 5 years ago, and then think about you now and see you now, it really does put a smile on my face. Makes me happy seeing you guys be so happy, seeing you so full of life. I've never seen the three of you be this just all out happy, and it makes it for such a fun environment for our team. But at the same time, I can see that confidence in each of the three of you. I can see how determined you are, and how driven you are. So it's made it fun for me seeing you one more time this season, and we're just enjoying every single day together. You know, when you go into coaching, there are so many highs and lows to your career, and it is for sure the highs that keep you coming back. And so I want to talk about you three this past year, actually past year and a half. So your junior year, when I asked you guys if you were going to come back your 5th year, all three of you said yes, you were. And I was like, sweet, all right, these guys are coming back, this is perfect. Then a year ago this time, fall of your senior year, you said no, you would not be coming back. And I was like, oh my gosh, we are in trouble. We are in big time trouble, because we were already going to be graduating Emma, Lexi, Avery, Annie, and Sammy. And graduating, 4 starters is a big difference than graduating 7 starters. So I will say that definitely ranks up there for one of my all-time lows as a coach. But then when you guys came walking through my door last January and you said the 3 of you were coming back, I cannot express to you how much joy that brought me. And it ranks among the highest of the highs. So I do thank you guys for coming back. I wasn't going to cry in this, and this is why I didn't film this before now. I'm giving it to Charlie really late because I knew I couldn't do it without being emotional. So here we go. I'm going to flip the switch and try to be funny now. All right, I have 3 requests of you. And I think that you guys could come through with this, so please try your best. Okay, Flynn. We have quite a few matches still left this season, and a lot that we want to accomplish. Do you think that maybe you could remember your jersey and your shoes for our remaining matches? It would make me so happy if you could do that. Okay, Willie. We're in our pre-game meetings, team meetings, trying to get completely dialed in and focused. And I look over at you, and you're curling your eyelashes. Do you think maybe we could do that at another time? Okay, Emily. This is not really my request. This is really your request. I just want everyone to know that Emily came to me recently and she asked me if she could permanently be moved to the gray team. And I said, absolutely, Emily, I can get that done. No worries. Okay, last thing. I have been telling our freshmen to please not follow your lead. And I'm sorry, Emily, you're kind of getting clumped into this. I look out there and these super seniors have got a new tattoo every week. We might have a few tardiness issues. And I've told our freshmen, don't you dare follow suit. But you know what? I do want them to follow you because you guys are the best. You're absolutely the best. And every one of your teammates sees that and they admire you, as do I. Okay. Love you, girls. Bye.
every single day, like I'm already on my way. I picked the car up from valet. Oh, 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 let me show you how I do it. Yeah, I might be a renegade, but this is how I play the game. And I'm not doing it afraid. Oh, 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 let me show you how I do it. All day, all night.
Goes to Willie again, off speed. Here we go. Fate gets it done again. Maddie. The block is down, and Trinity has taken down the defending national champion.
Living that big, big life. Like I could do it in my sleep. It's automatic in my dreams. That's right. I'm knocking it all down with ease. Oh, 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 let me show you how I do it. It doesn't matter where I am. It's gonna be a show. Let me help you understand. 'Cause you don't even know. Get out your seat, come on and dance. Oh, oh, oh. Let me show you how I do it. All day, all night. I do it big, living the life.
Who do you think the hottest girl in school is? The Epcot ball? Well, I like Melanie, and not just because she's pretty. I think she's funny.
Your beauty blender. You didn't have a beauty blender.
If anything you take from this slide, it is not a stabby stab, it is a
Never see this behind the service line. Out! Tigers rush the floor after another big-time victory here in